Previously on One Life to Live.
Have you seen this man?
I've decided not to give up on my marriage. I'm still in love with my wife.
Surprise! Well, surprise to you too, Delgado.
If Max isn't your son, Asa will never know.
And what if he is?
Who shot you, Max?
Take another shower.
We spent almost 2 hours in there last night. If you think for 1 minute that you're going to get me back in okay, you're probably right.
You were out of control last night.
So are you. More than usual. Why?
Are you kidding? I thought it was obvious.
And I was thinking maybe it had something to do with you seeing Sophia naked.
Anybody ever hear of locking doors around here?
That's all great, but who's the client here? That's right, and whose divorce case is it? Exactly, so what I'm telling you is to slow it down, stall it. You can start by canceling the hearing today. You know what? Forget what I said last week. Things have changed. I'm still in love with my wife, and I want her back. And I'll fight for her if I have to. No, I haven't talked to her, but I do not want her to know yet, understand? Okay, you know what? Just tie up this divorce any way you can, all right? Look, let me worry about that, and you do your job. Keep me posted. What are you doing here?
My job?
Oh, what? Is eavesdropping your job now?
I was assigned to guard Kelly. Somebody's after her, remember? Which is pretty ironic, since it looks like that somebody's you. I take it she's not here.
No, she's at the Banner with Kevin.
Oh, that's wonderful. Love seeing how they keep me informed. Well, they have a couple guys stationed there, so I'm gonna go check in.
So Sophia, wait. You're not gonna tell anybody, are you? About what you overheard?
Joe really said he's going to help speed up the divorce.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I hope that's true. Man, I hope that's true. That means he's getting on with his life, and maybe we can all stop living in this crazy limbo.
If he really gets past his anger, then we can handle the divorce quickly, and you and I can be together. In every sense of the word.
I would like that very, very much.
Me too. Very, very much.
You know what?
What?
Last night, I was trying to sleep. Trying. I'm on the sofa and I'm looking up. And I know you're up there. Asleep in your bed. And I was thinking about you. And all I wanted to do was run upstairs and get under those covers and grab you in my arms and make love to you all night long.
Charlie, how long are you going to be?
Well, I'm almost done, Mr. Buchanan. Just one more minute. You know, I saw all those people downstairs in the lobby today. All that extra security you got. Man, that guy would have to be crazy to try to get in here.
Well, you know, hopefully, Charlie, he thinks just like you do.
already?
Yeah, my blood sample is on the way to the DNA lab. They said, 2 or 3 weeks. They didn't know, really, but... And then I'll know if Max is my son. Thank you, again.
Yes.
I was thinking maybe we should go check on him. Maybe he's awake by now.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, whoa. Something's wrong.
No.
Renee, is it this test? Are you having second thoughts? Please, if you are, you need to tell me that. Please.
No, I'm not. Ray. It's not about Max.
What is it then? What?
Talk to me, Max. Do you know who shot you?
Who shot me? I was shot?
Yes, Max, you've been shot.
You're in a hospital, son. And you're gonna be all right. You are Dan Buchanan, that's for sure. There's not one lousy bullet's gonna take one of us out.
Max? Are you really okay? Are you in a lot of pain?
Get your hands off of him. You're the one who shouldn't be here. Everyone knows you shot him.
You think Blair did this?
Did she, Max?
Why don't you just stop it? He doesn't need your questions. He just regained consciousness. He needs to see a doctor, not an inquisitor.
I'm okay. I'm just tired and sore. Really sore, whoever did this to me.
Was it Blair, Max? Did you see her? Max, did Blair shoot you?
Oh, come on, the guy's half of the bag on drugs. How's he supposed to remember what happened?
Manning, I want you outside now.
Why does he have to go?
You have a good reason for him to stay?
No.
Let's go. Outside. Listen, stick around. I still want to talk to you. Is that clear?
It's practically transparent.
I'm confused. I really don't understand what's going on.
Max, they found you on his living room floor in the middle of the night. You'd been shot in the back. You'd lost a lot of blood. Now tell me, do you remember anything at all?
I do remember something.
Okay. You're all set, Mr. Buchanan. That's good. All right, thanks.
Yeah, that is pretty rotten news about Mrs. Carpenter. I can't believe somebody would try to shoot her husband at their own wedding reception.
Well, we were very lucky, actually, because my mom's okay and Ben's okay, and actually it's Mrs. Davidson now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And this guy, boy, he missed his chance. He's not going to get another one, I guarantee you that.
Well, I sure hope you're right. Well, I've got some more machines to work on out there in the city room, so see ya.
You bet. Thank you very much, Charlie.
Bye-bye, Charlie.
Bye. We got some work to do.
I agree.
You know what? I think if we pool our resources, we can actually come up with a solid lead on this thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm with you. All right. I took a look at some police reports and some evidence analysis, and really there's nothing that we don't know already.
Well, you know what? I got an FBI report on Gray. Turns out the guy was under surveillance for a while in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it says that he was working with Works, so that means they are connected.
Connected. The guy's connected to the Russo family. They think he may be responsible for over 50 murders for hire.
He murdered 50 people.
Now he's after me.
Sweetheart. It's gonna be okay. promise you. I'm here with you. And it's gonna be okay.
Don't you know by now that I'm on your side? But I think you need to talk to me about this.
Sophie, this is between me and my wife, so just stay out of it.
And what exactly am I staying out of? What do you think you're doing?
I'm fighting for the woman I love, that's what.
Behind her back? What, you gonna pull some scam with your lawyer to delay your divorce?
If that's what it takes, yes. I mean, are you telling me otherwise? Like, should I remind you how many scams you've tried to pull to get me? Huh?
Yeah, Joey, and that's exactly the point. Did any of them work? No. None of them changed the way that you felt, just like this isn't going to change the way that Kelly feels. I'm sorry, I know it hurts you, but she is in love with Kevin.
Maybe, but she hasn't slept with him yet.
How do you know?
She told me. She said she couldn't do it. Not as long as she's still married to me.
Okay, fine. Maybe that's true, but it doesn't mean that she's still in love.
You know what it means? It means that I'm still important to her. That our marriage is still important to her and that she's still in love with me.
Did Kelly actually say that? Or are you just hearing what you want to hear?
We've been over this, Roseanne. It was Sophia pulling a joke.
So you say.
It's true.
So you seen two women naked in your shower isn't what turned you into such an animal last night?
No, what turned me on was seeing one woman naked. You. And if I had a couple extra hours, I'd carry you back in there right now and prove it to you.
So you're not getting bored with me?
Bored? Did I seem bored? Do I?
So you, like having me around?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Good. In that case, how would you feel about me moving in with you?
Do you want to move in with me? I thought you were happy at the palace.
Well, it's a hotel, not a home. You know, and it's real expensive.
Oh, so you've got money? You do, don't you?
Not anymore.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm broke.
You're broke. You spent $1 million in less than a year.
Yeah. It just happened. I don't know how. It did.
What did you spend it on?
Well, a lot of things. It's not like I didn't do anything good with the money. You know, I paid for your mom's mortgage on the diner, remember? And I gave Lindsay Rappaport a lot of money to help Will when he was on the run. And I also gave the Megan Foundation over $100,000. And I also paid for your brother's plane ticket to go over to Ireland.
That was generous of you. All of it was very generous, but it comes nowhere near $1 million.
I know. I spent a lot of it on myself. I like the way it felt to be rich for a change, you know? It's like everybody treated me differently. You know, yes, Miss Delgado, right away, Miss Delgado. It was like I was important. And I don't think I've ever felt that way my entire life, Antonio.
Look, I came from nothing, just like you did, Roseanne. I know what it feels like to want things, to be respected, to feel like it matters. Believe me, I know all about it. Hey, look. It's gonna be okay.
How is it gonna be okay? I've totally maxed out my credit cards. I can't pay for my bills, and you know what? I don't even have a place to live. Look, you once told me that if I was ever in trouble that you would help me. Did you mean it?
Ray, I'm sorry that I have to be the one to tell you this, but better that you see it now than later hear about it from someone else.
God. This is so personal and private, so intimate. Everyone is going to see this.
And everyone is going to be appalled that Todd did this.
Makes it look like I'm some kind of tramp and that John is a fool. What are people going to say or think when they see it? But Todd did this. But why?
Why do rattlesnakes strike?
Look, you see, he had help, didn't he? Of course. Sky Chandler, I should have known that. This is so much her style. How do you think she got these pictures, Renee? Why would she do something like this?
Well, look at it this way, darling. A lot of women are going to applaud this. You and John are doing nothing wrong here. You're adults.
No, according to this, John had neglected his duties, you see, and he wasn't investigating the shooting of Ben and Max. He was.
Of course he was.
What do they expect him to do? Can he have any time off at all? None?
Darling, this is the Sun. No one takes this paper seriously.
This is a newspaper. It's out there. People read it. Todd! I want to kill you for this. How dare you write such a thing?
I remember coming home at 1 in the morning, maybe, and I poured myself a drink, and then there was this loud crack. I'll never forget the sound. And there was a searing pain going through my whole body. I didn't know where it was coming from. I tried to reach my back, but I blacked out, and next thing I remember, I woke up and I was here.
Max, do you remember seeing or hearing anything? Maybe a reflection in a window?
It was a woman.
How dare you print such a thing? How could you let Sky Chandler do this?
Well, these are pictures of you, right? Nobody doctored them. Nobody pasted your heads on anybody else's bodies. Besides, it's newsworthy.
Is it newsworthy? It's an invasion of privacy. It's against the law.
So sue me.
A woman? You saw who it was?
No. I just know that's all.
All right, Max, we'll give this some time. Maybe more will come back to you.
Maybe it will. Or maybe you'd like to confess right now.
Excuse me?
You heard me. You did this to me.
Max, I never hurt you.
So what you did at St. James, I wouldn't put anything past you. You were totally out of control.
How?
I wasn't out of control. I just went to the church and it was all decorated for the wedding, and I started remembering my marriage to Max, and I was just trying to straighten out some misunderstandings that we had.
There was no misunderstanding. You knew our marriage was over. I told you it was over. For good.
But I knew that we could work things out, Max.
We're going to work it out. You planted a virus. You almost ruined me.
What virus, Max? What the hell are you talking about?
Ruined you how, Max?
It's just a little business disagreement, that's all. B&B.
Right, Max?
Yeah, right. B&B, you are B&B. You're the one trying to torpedo me with that blasted company of yours. I know that.
Just leave me alone now.
No! You just leave my son alone.
Detective, really, this isn't going anywhere. Max needs his rest.
I am tired and dizzy.
See? Could we do this another time?
Yeah. We'll pick up later, Max.
I would like to speak with Blair alone for a minute.
Max, I don't think that's so smart. It could be dangerous. Oh, boy. You're the one who tried to kill him.
All right, knock it off, both of you. You know what? Maybe it would be a good idea to speak to Blair for a few minutes, Max. Might help jog your memory. All right, I'll be right outside. Lisa, let's go. Come on. Sky.
Crazy lady, look, you got a problem with this. You take it up with
Neither is this
Sky.
scandalous rag of a newspaper.
What's going on here?
Max is awake.
He is? He's awake?
Yes, he is. He's still very weak and confused. But he is going to make it.
How is Max, really?
It looks like he's going to be okay. Let's start with Sky.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
It's just the two of us now. I want to know, Blair, did you do this to me?
Look, I know we went through this before when Todd kicked me out of the penthouse, but we're closer now, aren't we? It would only be for
I don't know what to say, Roseanne. I don't know what to say. I mean, yeah, we are closer now. I mean, and you know how I feel about you. I like having you around. I like spending time with you, but living together, I mean, look, this is still Chris's place. I have to think of him. I mean, he's still here.
Christian isn't the real problem, is he?
No. No, it's just that, look, moving in together it's a big step. And I can appreciate that this is sort of an emergency, but I don't know if I can handle it yet. Roseanne, I have to be honest with you. It just takes me back, you know. It takes me back to living with Andy, and she burned me. And it's still fresh, and I still feel it.
I would never do anything
Look, I
like
never
that
said
to
you would. That's not the point. Look, this isn't about Andy. It's about how much I can handle right now. Look, I want to help. I do. I will. All right? I'll call my mother.
Are you crazy? Your mom?
Look, Roseanne will think of something, all right? And if you have to stay here tonight, then fine. Then you stay here.
But it's definitely a no.
I have to think about it. I have to think about it. I'm gonna grab a shower.
Joey, you know, it's an easy thing to do, and it's a really bad idea. Look, I've been there. You convince yourself that somebody feels a certain way about you, when in reality they don't, and you're just setting yourself up
I'm
for a
not
fall.
stupid, Sophia. I get it. All right? Kelly thinks she's in love with Kevin. I understand
in
that.
love with Kevin.
Yeah, but you know what? There's a part of her that just hasn't got over me yet, all right? And if she was completely over me, then she and Kevin would already be sleeping together.
Did you ever think that maybe it's just because she thinks that morally it's wrong? Once you guys are divorced...
No, once we're divorced, it's going to be too late. Don't you understand that? I mean, I have to do something right now before she gets any closer with him. Before I lose any chance I have of getting her back. Look, I mean, you know, when you're truly in love with someone, don't you think that you need to fight for them?
I don't know. I guess it depends on what you mean by fight.
Oh, come on, Sophia. A fight is a fight. And this is how I'm going to do it. This is how I'm going to get her back. I'm not going to give up, and I'm going to stick by her while she's in danger. And yeah, you know what? I'll pull a few strings with my lawyer if I have to make it happen.
Fine. But you're gonna regret this, Joe.
You know, I'm going to regret it more if I don't at least try, Sophia. I mean, you know, I have a chance to get her back, and it's probably going to be my last, so I think I'm going to be a fool if I don't take it. I don't deserve her if I'm not willing to fight for her.
Okay, just be careful. I just don't want to see you get hurt any worse than you already have been.
We gotta get inside this guy's head, think like he thinks, try to figure out what his next move is.
I know his next move, Kevin. He's gonna find me and he's gonna kill me.
All right, let's assume that is his next move. How's he gonna do it? I mean, think about it. You're under constant protection 24/7. He can't get directly to you. He must know that. And another thing, he's got his picture plastered all over this town. I mean, it's everywhere you look. It's on the internet, it's in the newspaper. He's got to have seen it by now.
So what does he do now?
If I were him, I want to get the hell out of town. But how do I do that? Poe's got a policeman on every corner. I mean, the guy can't even venture out safely without getting caught. So, I mean, his only choice is to go into hiding. Unless
he disguises himself and changes his appearance.
Yeah, gets rid of that mustache. Maybe dyes that hair.
if that's the case, then this picture here may not even be accurate. This may be throwing people off. He may not even look like this anymore.
What the hell is that?
The truth.
The truth? There's nothing but lies and innuendo. You really get off on trashing people, don't you? But you don't have anything there and you know it.
I know what I see.
Yeah, I want to see a retraction today.
Forget it.
Lady, you don't want me as an enemy. Not now, and not ever. This was a mistake. And I promise you, you're going to regret it.
I just saved you from giving yourself away to Asa. Why would I do that if I wanted you dead?
You were saving yourself, too. You're involved in this up to your neck. I know I expect the truth out of you. You lied to me about wanting a reconciliation.
I wasn't lying.
Answer the question.
No, I did not shoot you.
Get out. Go as far away from me as humanly possible.
I love you and I would do anything for you.
Anything? You betrayed me. You tried to blow my whole life apart.
Me? Betray you? What about you betraying me, Max? Huh? I begged you to forgive me for something I even tried to stop, but you wouldn't. No, you had to just rub it in my face and run straight to Sky. How do you think it felt when I saw the two of you rolling around under the covers together, huh?
I thought you told me you didn't see them in bed together, Blair.
It was too personal. I didn't want to talk about it.
So you lied to me. Any other lies?
Yeah, Blair. What else you lying about?
Everybody out. We have to evacuate. Take the stairs.
Come on, Blair.
So close, Detective Sykes hit you right on the ropes, man. You were bobbing and weaving. I thought you were gonna... What?
You pulled the fire alarm.
Well, I had to do something, didn't I?
What do you want?
My partner?
Oh, he's gone. All right, he took a shower and he left, so you missed your chance to get back in there with him again.
I just came by to pick him up for work, Roseanne.
I'm warning you, Sophia. If you ever try to pull another stunt like you did last night, I'll finish you off myself.
I would love to see you try. Just be ready to find yourself on the wrong end of the chokehold, honey. I'm not a cop for nothing.
Let me tell you what you are. You're pathetic. All right, you totally humiliated yourself last night in front of Antonio. Prancing around naked. Do you know what he said you were, Sophia? A joke. His word, not mine.
He probably said that it was a joke, which it was. But joke or no joke, Roseanne, he looked. And he liked what he saw. I could tell.
Come on. Could you be any more ridiculous what you could tell?
It was pretty hard to miss, if you know what I mean.
You're ridiculous and disgusting.
And you're scared. You're not so sure about Antonio, are you, Roseanne? I've got you worried.
Give it up, Sophia. Give it up. All right, and get lost.
My pleasure. Have a nice day.
You know what we need? We need one of those computer programs where you scan the photo in, okay, and then you can play with it. You can move the features around, different variations. You get rid of the mustache. You dye the hair different colors, and a whole shooting match. You know who knows about this is Brooks. He'd know who to contact. I'm gonna go see him. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hi. You're gonna be okay, right?
I won't be okay. Promise.
Lock the door.
Hello, Kevin McKenna's office. Yeah. Hi. Canceled? Why?
Well, I understand, but you know, I'm eager to get this divorce over with. That's fine. Yes. Call me. Thank you.
Mr. Gray has been implicated in a mob.
Apprehended. He's been charged with 16 counts of attempted murder. 34 counts dismissed for lack of evidence. He has been positively identified until now. Gray should be considered armed and very dangerous.
Whoa. Are you okay? I didn't mean to
Yeah.
scare you. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just reading this FBI report, and Gray killed a lot of people. I'm just a little freaked out, that's all.
Hey. I'm here now, so you don't have anything to worry about. I won't let anything happen to you.
Listen, what happened with the hearing today? My lawyer called and said there was some sort of problem.
Yeah, that's funny, because, my lawyer called me, too. It's kind of screwed up. I guess he had some sort of a conflict or something. I read him the riot act, by the way. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. That's fine. It's not like we're in some sort of huge rush or anything. Hey, Antonio, I just went by your place to pick you up for work.
Yeah, Joey just let me in as he was leaving. I had the same idea.
I guess we think alike, huh? Antonio? Antonio? Antonio, is something wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'll be right there.
It's Bo, isn't it? He's upset about the article.
It'll be okay, Ray. We'll work it out.
This is all my fault.
Well, I can't argue with you there. You drive me crazy, woman. You know that?
I
You do. Look, this isn't your fault. It's not your responsibility. Right? Okay? This falls plainly in the lousy lap of Sky Chandler and no one else. I gotta go.
Okay.
See you later.
Okay.
I'm not through with you yet.
Confess? Are you kidding? That's the last thing you're gonna do, Blair.
I can't take it anymore. I gotta confess. How did you realize John's onto me? He knows that I lied to him. I might as well just get this over with.
You need to get a grip. Stand up. Come here.
Look, they already caught me in one lie. It's just a matter of time until they figure it all out. And then you know what happens to me? I get arrested. They send me to prison. I lose store. I lose everything.
You need to stop babbling.
Look,
you need to stand still
if
and listen
I
to what I'm
don't
saying to you.
confess,
Blair,
I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna start seeing red again. I'm just gonna go to John right now and tell him, let me out of here.
Hold on 1 second. Let me talk to you. Blair, stop it.
No, just let me out.
Come on, just shut up for a second. Shut up. You know, you get upset and I wouldn't. I gotta go.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
You moving here, was that Antonio's idea?
Do you love Roseanne?
You're off Max's case, period.
I've ordered a DNA test run on you.
Do you think there's any hope for the two of us, Todd?
Visit abc.com and go face-to-face with Cassie DePaiva.